Scottie showed some fight there down the stretch to make the cut, fist pumped on 18. Just how would you describe the day, and obviously starting where you started?
Well, yeah, I tried to make a mess. A pretty basic chip there on 18. I caught a little thin and just dug in. So it was nice to be able to hold a putt and get another two cracks at the course. Yeah, I started the day not where I wanted to, but yeah, battled, and looks like I'll get another couple rounds to see what I can do.
Did you do anything different last night to reset?
No.
Yeah, how do you...
Tried to sleep.
That's good.
Fast, you know?
Yeah, I guess like going into 9 today, for example, like how do you go about just kind of refocusing yourself to have that strong finish?
Into 9 today. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This place and I have like a weird relationship. I feel like I can play so well out here, and I just haven't yet. And, you know, this morning was another morning where I just felt like I was close and, like, just tried to stay patient, tried to do what I could do, and was able to hit a nice shot in there on 9 and, you know, birdied 10, birdied 11. And then, you know, the closing stretch here is pretty challenging. And so it was really nice to be able to battle there and get the birdie on 17 and a nice par on 18, too.
Also, they showed you crushing a sandwich. What was the sandwich?
It was a breakfast burrito.
Nice. I wasn't.
Shout out Meredith.
3 straight tournaments of kind of slower starts on Thursday. Any reason why?
I mean, I would not say anything in particular. I think in both the last two, you know, teeing off late is never the easiest, and I've gotten off to slow starts. Like teeing off yesterday when we did was pretty challenging around this golf course. I mean, the wind and with how soft the greens were and how bumpy they can get along with wind, and they're fast. If it was last week, it would have been easier because you can kind of at least try to jam it in. Here, it's like you can't. I mean, you don't want to have another 3.5 feet coming back. You kind of got to get up there by the hole, and you know, it's a little bit of a crapshoot sometimes whether or not it's going to go in. And yesterday was definitely a day in which none of mine were going in. So it was nice to get out this morning on some fresher greens and hole some pots, and you know, do what I needed to do in order to get to the weekend.
Time for a final two for Xander?
A lot.
Was the fresh greens the point of leaving that putt from last night? Decided you want to do it this morning?
100%, yeah. And I hadn't made anything yesterday, and so I'd rather sleep on it and try and come out and hole one in the morning, which I didn't do, but then I hold a few after that.
How aware were you of a specific number, the cut line?
Very aware. I mean, I pretty much knew I had to get to at least even par, you know, with the way the conditions were. And so just, yeah, trying to do what I could do.
And then the soft greens, does it make anything harder?
Just make it count.
Yeah. What's the effect of the soft greens when you're hitting approach shots?
I mean, I would say the softness is challenging for a different reason at times. Like, a good example is this morning on 17, you know, we're playing 17, it's playing into the wind. I had 76 yards to the pin, and 56 degree would have been too much spin. And I hit 56, 115 yards. And it was into about a 5-mile-an-hour breeze, so I hit 50 degree, which is pretty unusual. And then when you get that softness in traffic and speed, it can be very challenging to putt, especially with greens that have this much pitch. And so, you know, I just kept telling myself today, just try and hit good putts, and you know, I hold a couple. I don't know what the stats look like, but you know, I felt like I could have putted a little bit better, but overall, I did what my goal was, which was to, you know, try and hit good putts.
Do you like Haley?
Yeah, love her.